Hell yeah. It's going to be a very calm ride, actually. People, it's well past 8 o'clock, but it is Monday. It's time for a non-Polyester Blend mini episode. All right. Poly Blend. Hey, everybody. It's your good friend, 1/3 of the Polyester Blend. My name is Ryan Schlegel. Our good friends, Clayton Scribner, Ryan Bradford, not around. Maybe they'll join. I don't know. I threw out the Zoom to everybody. We're just kind of doing a supplemental episode. We do have failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer. I threw out the thing. I mean, he might be joining on here. We don't know what's going on here. But we're just jumping on here to tell you there is no show. This is the show to tell you there is no show. So just know you're not seeing a show right now. Okay? But you are seeing a show. It's the show to tell you there is no show. We'll be back next week. Oh, look at this. Failed treasure hunter, successful quiz writer, but also successful guest host on what is not Polyester Blend. Patrick Martin, what's it like to not be on Polyester Blend Live?
I didn't expect you to be here.
Yeah, I know. I did this the last time. Last time we didn't have a show. I just came on here and did a little hello to everybody. It's like a stopgap. We don't have a real good way to get it out there to everybody, Pat, when we don't have a show. So I was like, let's just put something up that says no show tonight. But then I'll put up a little show here tonight. We just goof around for a couple minutes. Not going to be long here. Just a couple seconds to say we're not doing a show. We'll be back next week. But we'll just, I got a couple ideas here, Pat. But I was like, let's throw it out. Who's around? Who wants to do this?
I love it, buddy.
So we're doing, as always, this is the cover of Slaughter. Whenever we don't do the actual show, we play the cover version of Slaughter's. Shouted out with our good man on bass. Don't know his name. What's his name? Dustin Martin. Kills it. The guy's a god. How are you doing here tonight, my friend Patrick Munger, who's not on Polyester Blend right now?
I'm doing very well. I went to go check my emails, and I saw join Zoom, and I thought, well, what is this? And here I am.
I know. It's an exciting moment. No soundboard. Nothing's going on. I just watched Game 4 of the Stanley Cup Final. That's why I was going to start a little earlier. But that's going to Game 5, so I'll have to check that out later this week. Got back from a beautiful...
You look like you got a little sun.
I was going to bring that up here tonight. I was going to see if I could find... I don't have any aloe, but I was going to administer aloe onto my skin here tonight as a little bit of a remedy for what was a total burning of the skin. Never once even remembered suntan lotion.
You look like you're about to do the Humpty Hump.
I'm about to look like I was mining for uranium, and I'm out in North Gold Hill, and I'm about to kick the bucket here. Okay, I got very hot skin. This T-shirt.
Oh man, you're gonna love next week's Cities quiz, man.
So for the actual Polyester Blend, for those who don't know, for a while now, our good friend Patrick Munger's been writing the quiz. He's been doing a great job. He's got a big ace up his sleeve this week, and I can't wait to show you all. He's basically ready to go. But everyone else is kind of in transit. Ryan Bradford's running the Ragnar. He didn't disclose where.
What?
I know. He's running the goddamn Ragnar. Yeah. Are you running the Ragnar?
No. I was just wondering why he is.
Because some of us want to achieve things beyond what we have goals for ourselves. We must go through it. Me, today, I set a goal. I was like, crisp. I want to feel what it's like when I chomp down on a crispy French fry. I want to know what it's like to be inside of it. Have some sympathy for my enemy. I'm telling you, Pat, this shirt feels hot. That's how much I got burned today. I was so excited.
Did you have your shirt off? Did you have your shirt off?
Oh, I'm pink, baby.
Dear Lord.
I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. So
aloe vera works, man.
I know. I'm gonna go get some. That's what I'll do after the show here. But anyway, Pat, we don't want to be too long on this. It's just a little show to tell you we're not doing Polyester Blend this week. We'll be back next week. I shouldn't be playing this music whenever those guys aren't here. I usually play. I think I have ska music I usually like to play. But anyway, so we're just doing a quick little thing here. Say hi to our friends. have a good time, just so you just catch you in for a minute here, Pat. How was your day, buddy? How was your day celebrating America?
Life.
What? What's the matter? You got failed connection here. You said life is what?
Wild.
Did you do anything for America? Did you eat some American pie? What did you do here today for America?
We were at Ali Sabah's house, the owner of Mazda.
Oh!
He cooked up a beautiful spare rib dinner.
Well, that's nice.
And watched this thunderstorm from his amazing patio. That was cool.
Yeah, that was crazy.
What about you?
Yeah, we didn't have to go anywhere because even from our living room, even though fireworks are banned here in Salt Lake City, the focus of our hyper-local show, fireworks are going on everywhere. Just on this side, just on the other side, bang, bangs, and bongs. I mean, if you wanted to commit murder, it could have just been a series of gunfire, and I wouldn't have realized because it all sounds the same. But that lightning that came in, oh, Maron, that lightning.
Maron.
Oh, it was something else over there. I'm going to try to get to that SLC Reddit because someone put up a photo earlier that was just some gorgeous shots of Salt Lake from down. I think they were on Antelope Island, and they were shooting down towards the city. This isn't anything I want. This isn't one goddamn thing I want. But yeah, it was just made for a beautiful little imagery. Yeah, here it is. Look at this business here, right? Are you seeing this on the screen at all?
Whoa! How did you get a photo like that?
Because I think they're on Antelope Island shooting it down towards North Salt Lake and the. So anyway, that was. God was like, you guys are not supposed to have fireworks. I'll give you fireworks, but it was still of a hell of a time.
The same exact time.
No, it's exactly. It was so it lined up. I thought they were going to get rained out. There was a little bit of rain, but today we went up to the wonderful East Canyon Reservoir. I believe you're familiar with this. There was an invite out there for you, but you should have shown up. I don't know where you weren't.
I missed it somehow.
I don't know why you were supposed to be up there. But right about here, this region of the water, this is where I got cooked. A little bit more over here. Like right here is where I was just getting destroyed by the sun.
Were you on a raft?
Yeah, no, I was on a little D flotation device. Oh, yeah, right here. This is where the devastation of my skin. When they want to know where the skin cancer came from, it was right there.
Is that you right there?
No,
right there.
You know me. Yes, this is me. This is my skin. It's just like charred completely, and I'm just laying on it flat underneath. No, these people have shade of some sort. I was in a D-shaped flotation, so just had I'm sitting back. It's got 2 cup holders. I got 2 beers in either hand. I'm just floating in it. So my butt and my legs are in the water, but my upper torso, my chest, my gorgeous pecs are just sitting out, being exposed to nature and to the sun's radiation.
You're like a furry sausage right now.
Exactly. Very furry, disgusting. Some would say, let's cut that sausage down. It's like 70% fat. Let's get some beef put in that sausage, and mostly hair. Anyway, it was a glorious time. And so he came back and Clayton's up. Clayton said there was rain and lightning up at his cabin. So the good thing he survived. And then again, Ryan Bradford is just he's just out there doing the Ragnar. So we'll talk to them. We'll see everybody. We'll be back with all the normal stuff of the show. But I thought I would just do a couple of just items here, and I'm glad you're here to bounce it off with me, my friend. Let's see if there's anyone even watching the YouTube. That'd be amazing if there was someone watching. Nope. Nope.
Hi, Ryan.
Hey, it's just me and you. But for whoever's watching this who wondered what happened to Polyester Blend this week, don't worry. We'll be back next week. We're just doing just a fill-in show here. Really quickly, let's go through a couple things. We'll talk about it more on the show next week. But the ongoing story. I don't have the sound effects, so I do breaking news. But did you see this, buddy? Did you see this video? We talked about this before, this animal running out on Antelope Island. Well, it's getting closer. It's moving from the sticks into the city.
A rare sighting of a wolverine in Utah.
Ooh.
Check out this doorbell camera video from Layton this morning. And now biologists with the Division of Wildlife Resources wants to capture.
You want to capture the excitement. That's like capturing Santa Pinata. It cannot be tamed out there in this world. But it's moving from Antelope Island, Pat, to Layton, dude. It's looking to buy one of these. I can't afford Salt Lake City. It makes sense to end it up in Layton.
That's got to be a water thing, right? Like, I'm so...
Right. Or a food.
Third, I will just swim to wherever.
Well, yeah, they were saying that there was something about like it being seen, like when it showed up in Antelope Island, it was a big to-do. But now that it's moving into the city, I think I saw something about like 7 or 17, I can't remember, over the last 30 or 40 years. Pretty rare, pretty goddamn rare. But a wolverine, I mean, it might walk into the Schlenio here at one point, maybe even next week. We don't know. We're going to have to figure this out.
I love the idea of you maybe like doing this like 12 hours a day.
What?
And like,
Yes.
like I could chime in as a host.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Patrick, hey, it's like Kramer.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, we're going live. Scoot over. It's like time for a commercial break. Just me eating my actual lunch. I do my job in between it all. But anyway, we point that out. But then this one, I thought this would be a real treat. Anyway, so just keep your eye on that Wolverine. I don't know if we'll forget about it. I thought I was worried.
catch it.
Now this something I like to do when it's just it's just a small crew here. Our holdover show, no Polyester Blend. We'll be back next week. Next week on Polyester Blend. But our good friends at Everything is Terrible. No, Jesus, Gurky's talking about it. Come in, Gurky, if you want to come in here. I'll send him the link.
Yeah, my mom's here. I gotta go.
Okay, you go. You switch out, buddy. It was good to see you here, my friend. And go hang out with your mom. I love you. We'll be back next week.
Tag to Gurky.
Tag to Gurky.
See you next week.
Okay, buddy. Next week. We're all very excited, okay?
All right, love you, man.
Love you,
Bye.
buddy. I'll see you next week. All right, well, there goes Pat. He was here for a good our treasure hunting friend. Pat Munger there. I'm just trying to connect Gurky. Maybe he wants to jump in here. It's just gonna be him, and he's gonna be very sad when he realizes it's just us. Copy link. Paste. All right. Well, for you all, this is a treat. It's a real treat here. Our good friends at Everything is Terrible. This is a good real treat. We're gonna do one other bit. We're gonna play this video, and then we're gonna do one more thing, and then we'll call it a show here. Just our holdover show. Exciting to have Pat come in, huh? That life, that in and out internet really kept me on my toes. I was like, oh, I'm going to talk to him. No, I can't. But eventually we got there. But this, my friends, let's see here. I'll play this video real quick as we wait for a guest to come in here. But this is from Everything is Terrible. Our good friends, Everything is Terrible. This is Mormon time travelers. They must have gotten their hands on some sort of, I don't know, like I think it's some sort of Mormon, like when the Provo area and KBYU, all these Mormon filmmakers are making things, and then the church pays them because that's really all the jobs they're getting, even though they're doing just fine. They could have worked on PBL, but no one's asked me yet. But here's a video. The great people at Everything is Terrible. If you don't follow their stuff, they've been doing great stuff for years. But they did a Mormon thing. I thought it'd be perfect for a little non-polyester blend. We could talk about this next week if anyone wants to. But let us watch it here. This is Everything is Terrible. I'm going to go to this screen so you can. Well, we'll watch it together here. This is Everything is Terrible. Mormon time travelers from Everything is Terrible.
I've never even heard of them. How come we've never met them?
That's because Mom didn't like them. They're Mormons.
Weird.
Yeah, kid, you're right. It's weird.
They grow on trees? Oh, wait.
Well, first of all, this just looks like that. This could be what the inside of that violin making factory is on 200. What is that? 200 South? 300 South? 300 South. 200 South. Whatever that it's probably on 300,000 South. But this, it could be inside of there. Who knows? Great art department here.
Grow on trees? Oh, wait. I forgot. Sasquatch is in California.
When is your mother expecting you?
A few weeks.
A few weeks?
Days. I meant days.
A few weeks? I see.
Days.
What's a new fight?
That's got to be inside the violin making factory. Come on now.
Descendant of Nephi.
Oh,
A tribe.
you got to listen to this part. Sorry, I was jumping in here.
New fight?
I see.
Days.
What's a new fight?
Descendant of Nephi. They're a tribe who once lived in ancient America.
Why haven't I ever heard of
My God in heaven. It's like older, like a weirder, chubbier Jeff Bridges explaining the Book of Mormon to this poor woman who's so bored out of her teeth. She's sitting there Like, all right, what are the Nephites? I could barely talk to you about the violin you're making in front of you. I'd like to know about the Book of Mormon. And for those who don't know, Nephites, I mean, we really need to get to the bottom of this. This is an actual thing that happened in America. A lot of people don't know this, so they don't have footage of it. But of course, the Nephites were once one of the 4 groups that lived in North America before Jesus and all this. But this woman's, I could ask about this guy's skilled ability to make violins, but let's talk about the wonderful Nephites.
Why haven't I ever heard of these tribes?
Good question.
1888. First one they ever broke down into chapters and verses. You're welcome to read it.
If you wanna, you're welcome to. You don't have to. Got that at Ken Sanders for the Patreon. I was ahead of the curve there. I've been going about rare book series for years.
And after the Messiah shall come, there shall be signs given unto my people of his birth.
Could you imagine this 90s, early 2000s teen this wrapped up in the Book of Mormon? Some like broken out. Oh, it's a detailed version of the Book of Mormon. You got a lot of footnotes in this thing. I'm just gonna walk around beautiful Southern California or Southern Utah, maybe Southern California, but she's just walking around. It's probably like red cliffs. You could see the red cliffs coming through there, and she's like, "Nah, I'm gonna read this old boring book, this old
And
racist
after the Messiah
book."
shall come, there shall be signs given unto my people of his birth, and also of his death and resurrection.
And to be fair, I do want a lot of people in Utah. Especially though, we need to get our viewership in Southern Utah up. I like to picture that people in Southern Utah on their iPad walking around Zion, but instead of reading the Book of Mormon, they're watching Polyester Blend. I mean, they should really be doing that. That's the kind of entertainment. That would make sense that you're not looking up at the rocks. You're just watching a quality programming that's not happening tonight. This is not Polyester Blend. This is the not Polyester Blend substitute show. We'll be back next week with a full new show, Monday at 8 o'clock, where we're just doing a little mini show to hold you over, keep you from rioting in the streets with torches. Where's our blend? Give us our blend. We want our blend. There's the Cranbergers. Let's go over there instead. No, what we want is for you not to go out and destroy your neighborhoods because you don't have any blend this week. There's a little filmy, just give it something like a beautiful salami wrapped in some cheese. It's not a full meal, but the taste, it's all wonderful. Goes down. Keeps you going for a little bit, okay? That's what this show is. It's an appetizer, an hors d'oeuvre from the charcuterie plate. That's what this should be, from the charcuterie plate. Charcuterie plate version. Charcuterie. I'll just say that over and over. Didn't know what that word meant like 3 years ago.
The Messiah shall come, there shall be signs given unto my people of his birth, and also of his death and resurrection.
All my Yu-Gi-Oh, all my Pokemon. You want them all.
It's bullshit. That means don't go there. This poor woman needs some sort of guidance in her life. I mean, how bad of a situation it is. She's only been sold half a coat, half a jacket. No wonder she needs the Book of Mormon. These people are playing tricks on her. They're selling half a garment. She's got a shoe with no toe coverage. She's got pants without a coin pocket. She's got an umbrella with no handle. Best I could do. Someone please get her the rest of this coat. Jack. Oh boy. Oh boy. First of all, you knew it was coming, people. She's out. She's out there in the elements. She's out there. Oh boy. Now we're getting into real uncomfortable. The Book of Mormon is already an uncomfortable piece of literature. Those who it's prevented hardship from, I'm glad you found solace in this very difficult life. But come on, you know what the deal is with this thing. You don't need your friends at Polyester Blend to tell you what's up. But it's one thing to read it on a page, it's already bad and uncomfortable. The Nephites, all these supposed people lived before Christ in North America. I mean, come on now. Then you got to put a real representation up and on the screen. Oh, metal. No one needs to see this.
Just close your eyes, you'll hear it sing. The light from the past.
Hey, that's the book Cliffs.
Like a
Right. Damn. Direct hit. This husky boy didn't even move. Oh! That's a proper Polyester Blend boy. That little husky boy just didn't even know what to do. He's just like, duh. Oh! Oh no! You gotta give a little move, a little zip, a little zag. You know, come on now, get out of the way.
Shadow dance, I peer through the mist. I look for you. Fly free.
I've been watching the whole time with my suspenders.
What am I supposed to do?
Learn of me. The book. Learn of my people. Of the Messiah.
All my Yu-Gi-Oh! All my Pokemon.
Uh-oh. Anyway, people, we just bring you a little treat here to talk about it on this non-Polyester Blend show. We need to watch this movie of some sort of horrific representation. I mean, oh my God, of the actual knee fights and these people going back in time with their half jackets and bell bottoms, and it's a bad scene, man. Look at that building. They're traveling back in time, but yet the entire landscape is covered in garbage, early 2000s, like weird secondary structures to house a bunch of boats to go in Lake Powell. Oh, I'm a knee fight. You want to go on my houseboat on Lake Powell? Lake Powell's this ancient lake that's been there forever. Yeah, it's mostly shit on the bottom, but that's okay. It's going away. We don't have to worry about it. Anyway, that's our deep dive into this Everything is Terrible for this week. People, this tradition on the charcuterie plate edition of Polyester Blend when we have no show. Don't forget, people, no show this week. This is just a filler show. Poly Blend. It's a filler show. No Polyester Blend this week. Poly Blend. But we've made a tradition on the charcuterie plate now that we've been doing this show for more than a year. We have a year past. We can look back into what we did a year ago for Polyester Blend. We can look back. What happened? Where'd you come from? And I like to show this because it shows the evolution. Some would say de-evolution. Some would say about the same. I don't know. Charcuterie is really pushing all the doors here tonight. We got knee fights. We got half jackets. But what we do here is we look back. Where have we come from? What are our roots? And for this, we don't have a direct one. We have July 6th. July 6th. And it's headlined, Attention Don Joe, update from Jeremy, plus best music of 2012. This is about a year ago. We streamed last year. We have a treasure hunt of some sort. But what we do here is a running commentary just for a couple minutes here on Polyester Blend. Let's get going. Let's see. I always like to see how it starts out. Let's see. Oh, very bold.
Play our theme song that opens the show. One of the greatest songs.
This is 06, 2020, July 6, 2020. Polyester Blend. This is Polyester Blend commentary. How does that not get you going?
Oh my God, we are back.
How does that not get you going?
Back. And we are a little different this week.
Oh, I forgot about this one.
My good friend Clayton Scribner is joining us like normally on Zoom.
This is very exciting. This is a trap. This is a trap set. Looks like it looked like we ensnared our own fly in our spider web here tonight. Garky didn't even know this. Guess what? I had Pat, and then he left, so it's just you and me.
we are the Bizket Krew.
We are the Bizket Krew. We are just doing a quick. This is not Polyester Blend, Garky. Don't for one fucking second think.
I won't. Yeah, I'm not counting this. I'm not going to put it on a resume or anything.
No, well, come on. How dare you? Don't start it off like that. Doesn't get the interview going well. Okay, here we go. What we're doing here is this is a reminder, Gerky. This is a reminder. Poly Blend. No show this week. Back next week, okay? Back next Monday. But we don't really have a social media platform besides my Twitter, so I always like to put something on YouTube to let people know there's going to be a show this next week, not one this week. But since I already had to do that, let's just do a couple minutes here. I threw up the invite to the boys. No one's responded. Pat was here for a minute. Now you're here. We're just doing a quick hello and goodbye. A quick hello and goodbye. But you jumped into a fun segment that I'll get to in a second, where we look back at old PBLs, a year ago PBL, just to see what it was like, what the energy was like, where we are at. But Gerke, what's going on here tonight? You were watching some of this hockey earlier. Let's talk hockey for a second, my friend. Your thoughts here. Your thoughts here. First of all, you haven't even said God bless America yet, which is kind of rude of you to come on here and not even say anything.
I think God has already blessed America because it's given us Poly Blend.
Ah! Where's my soundboard here tonight? God damn it. You're so good at Poly Blend. Yes, you're right, man. You're right, man. Now, what'd you do today? I assume you had some sort of day off. I mean, I don't know, with you and your money issues, I know you have to work a lot.
I mostly just did the rest of my fireworks that were left over.
You brought it to a dry field right next to a PTSD ward at a hospital.
You don't want to do them out where, people are going to see you, so you usually take them up in the mountains or someplace like that. No, it was great. It was great. Some big ones, big booms, real big.
It's the boom is what I love. I don't care about the visual. I like the jarring, uncomfortable gunshot sound of just kaboom, kabam.
It just gets you. Gets you right there.
Oh yeah, America, this is great. Boom, kabam. It's like, I don't know what to do with these fireworks anymore, Gerke. I mean, what a shocking turn of events. We've been on the record here on Polyester Blend. Not a fan, not a big fan, and there were so many last night. Oh my God.
I heard that your neck of the woods was pretty loud. That's the word on the street.
Well, if you were out on the street, you might have been dead. In fact, this was sad news. Speaking of hockey, it turned out today, I don't know where they were. I don't know if it was illegal, but a prospect in the Columbus Blue Jacket system was hanging out with friends, and they had a large firework that was shot incorrectly, and it actually hit him square in the chest and killed him just last night. Did you see that story?
I saw that story today. I mean, what a way to go.
I know. Well, at least he shows that he loves America more than everybody else, even though I think he's from Finland. Sad stuff.
Small price to pay.
It's just saying, well, that's kind of thing. But also, these fireworks are killing people, Gerke. They're destroying. I mean, come on, what are we doing here? We got drones. Come on, put some drones up there.
Yeah, they claimed a lot of fingers and whatnot over the years. So
yeah, it's true.
I'm a hockey player. So
that's true. That's a good point. Anyway, these fireworks. We move on from this. We saw just a couple hours, about a little less than an hour ago, the Canadians avoid the sweep. I'm proud of you for watching, because this is a series even I had a tough time. And I've watched all the games, don't get me wrong. But even I had a tough time. But this I thought was a good game to watch between Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, I haven't watched a ton of the series. I think I texted you during Game 3 because I thought it was going into overtime, if I'm not mistaken. And I thought the series was 1-1.
Yes.
And it was 2-0, and Tampa Bay was pulling away.
It was bad.
So, I don't know. I mean, I don't think Florida should win at hockey. I don't think that should be allowed.
Oh, what? Over the most storied franchise in hockey history? Literally in the town where hockey started, versus a place that you can get a condo on, Tampa Bay, for how much, and you can get COVID 4 different ways. They have.
So, but yeah, I mean, unless everything collapses like a building in Miami, it looks like Tampa Bay is going to pull it out.
It does look like that. We know how much the people on non-Polyester Blend love that hockey talk, so we briefly go into it. Fuck it, people. The people saw me, whoever rewatches this in the Library of Congress to understand.
What's this?
So this was something. Are you familiar with Everything Is Terrible, Gerke? Are you familiar with Everything Is Terrible?
My kids have tried to get me to watch it.
Okay. The only reason they are fantastic. I've loved them over the years. They're fantastic. But I had to play. I wanted to have something to show people here tonight. And just watch this, Gerke, with everybody. Watch
How can
this.
these people help us? I've never even heard of them. How come we've never met them?
That's because Mom didn't like them. They're Mormons.
Weird. They grow on trees?
Oh, wait, I forgot. Sasquatch is in California.
When is your mother expecting you?
A few weeks.
A few weeks?
Days. I meant days.
A few weeks? I see.
Days. What's a new fight?
Did you hear that, Gerke? This is where it starts to really, you're going to love this. Did you hear what this young woman just said? I mean, this is unbelievable. Listen.
I see.
Days. What's a Nephite?
What's a Nephite?
Descendant of Nephi. They're a tribe who once lived in ancient America.
Why haven't I ever heard of these tribes?
1888. First one they ever broke down into chapters and verses. You're welcome to read it.
My friend, this is some sort of Mormon-made production from, I think, late 90s, early 2000s, probably early 2000s.
This is real.
Yes, this is a made-for-TV. I don't know if it was made for. I'm assuming some Mormon channel where it's like, this family from California. We enter Utah, and here we go. And this old guy, first of all, who's like, he's like the opposite, the Wario to Ken Sanders. This guy like, I got some bucks, and he's like making a violin or some horse shit like this now. And God knows, look at him. He's like, I can convert. Look at that awful lighting behind him.
Wow.
Like,
2007.
Okay, 2007. There you go. But so here's where he goes. He's like, you should read this book. So this young woman is in maybe one of the most pristine, beautiful places in the world, where you can clearly see the red rock coming through back there. Yet she's head deep in some weirdo's version of the Book of Mormon to learn about the Nephites, buddy. I mean, this is some rough stuff here. And as I was mentioning earlier, she couldn't even afford a full shirt. This whole time, she never can afford. Something's going on here. She can't.
At least she's not showing off the horse shoulders.
It's
And
true.
after the Messiah shall come, there shall be signs given unto my people of his.
Just day and night reading the Book of Mormon. So realistic. Someone from California, like, I should read this all day and all night.
Birth, and also of his death and resurrection.
All my Yu-Gi-Oh, all my Pokemon. You won them all.
Just check. This is where it's like, this is fucking crazy. Just watch this. First of all, she's a badass. She's going where she shouldn't. Again, another jacket, Gurky, where she only has half a jacket.
Yeah.
Something's going on here.
Her midriff is going to be chilly.
Something's going on here. Something's going on here. Oh, that's right. There's actual representation of the Nephite, my friend. An already uncomfortable piece of Mormon lore personified here, put to page put to actual visual. We got producer Rob. Producer Rob is here, by the way. He doesn't want to be here. We don't care. He's just here. He's just hanging.
We're gonna catch him up.
No, he doesn't need to be spoke. He'll just watch him. He doesn't care. But that is what it's insane that basically, they like, it's already like racist, this whole background, this whole idea of like, all these things, and now they put it to fucking screen with this shit, Gurky. Oh boy. And apparently they're made of Jell-O, some sort of clip, but they can get back together. Maybe it's a flubber situation with Nutty Professor. I don't know what's going on.
Close your eyes, you'll hear it sing.
Now that's a proper husky boy. I mean, that cool chain.
That's such a good necklace.
That's a cool necklace, cool haircut. That's basically what I got going on right now. Can't grab. By the way, she's clearly back in time. I love this. But you got these buildings out here, girl. I mean, they couldn't even hide the buildings, and they're in the time of Nephites. I just don't. You can't explain it to me. I don't know what's going on here. This guy, our husky's about to get hurt here. Oh, right for the belly. He was just pointing out where that ham sandwich went. Oh, yeah, nothing. Forrest Gump. Wario Ken Sanders is like, you like what you see? You like what you see?
What am I supposed to do?
Learn of me. The book.
Ugh.
Learn of my people. Of the Messiah.
All my Yu-Gi-Oh, all my Pokemon.
Oh, Rob, that was for you, by the way. Oh, it's just this uncomfortable, cringy business, Gurky. That's what we do here on Non-Polyester Blend, the charcuterie version of Polyester Blend. Your thoughts on this?
I've been doing some research. This young lady, this was sort of the springboard for her acting career.
No!
She went on to star as a flight attendant in Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas.
What?
Was in an episode of Chicago Fire playing Greta.
Whoa.
And then played Greta as well in Chicago PD.
Wow.
And most recently was Diane in The Christmas Apron.
Wow.
Everybody's favorite Christmas-themed apron feature.
See, Gurky, this is why you are where you are and make the money you make. Because, I mean, you find out the details. There's the poster for the movie right there. 2008. Yeah, look at this. Chris, we all know Chris, the director of this film. Oh, yeah. Big Mormon guy. Of course. Anyway, he's made all the good stuff, but we just checked that out here. Anyway, we were getting to this, so I wanted to catch you up just on that stuff. But what we're doing here on Polyester Blend, the quick, we're only doing this for a couple more minutes, and then we're going to end this. But we look back at a year ago in Polyester Blend's history and do a running commentary on that, Kirky. We just see where we were, what's going on, what it was like. We just pay attention for a couple minutes here. This is how we started the show in July 6, 2020.
Hey, I don't want to be unprofessional, but I have to go turn off my water. Can I do that?
Just leave.
Yeah.
Just
you and producer Rob can catch up
yeah,
for
we'll
a minute.
talk about it. You just
Yeah, he's going to do that.
Thank you, guys.
Good to see you, Kirky. I mean, what is this going on? Remind me not to have him on the show if he's going to pull this kind of shit.
Look, you sprung it on him that he was going to be your only guest tonight.
Well, Pat was here earlier, by the way. Pat was here earlier. So we've had 3 guests here tonight. It's very exciting. And we only have so much time left. All right, I'm muting him because if he's got any of these dogs barking, I can't be responsible. Rob, are you ready for what happened a year ago? A year ago. This is very exciting.
Yes, I am ready. I'm ready.
Here we go, buddy. Here goes. A year ago, this is how the show started. July 6th.
We are back.
July 6th, 2020.
Yeah, man. Just going right into it.
Fuck
Here
it,
we
dude.
are.
No pre-show bit. We ain't got no time for that. We
Guess
ain't got no time for that.
Because we didn't have time for that.
What we do have time is to play our theme song that opens the show. One of the greatest songs of all time.
It's a good point.
It's from the fine band Slaughter. Shout it out. It means one thing and one thing only. It's time for Polyester Blend.
Way lower energy than when I'm doing it now. Now it's like,
my
fuck.
God, we are back. And we are a little different this week because not only my good friend Clayton Scribner is joining us like normally on Zoom.
Oh, I forgot about
So
that.
exciting.
His house safe away from us. Is that true, Clay?
I'm at my house safe, away from you.
But you might notice that we have moved operations to Schludio B. Schludio A
yeah.
is
Whoa.
closed down. But we have live.
This must be the first show from Schludio B. This is their first Schludio B. And Ryan Bradford live. The first, I think, live person I had. Because this was a pandemic show, of course, Rob. This is exciting. You could see the
Exciting stuff.
amount of set work I did into that. My set, I did a great job with the flag, the anatomy guy, and he got the
No,
lights.
you did a great job with his background too. Look, there's like a snow shovel and a pipe. And...
I gave him one. I gave him that Utah apron right there. That's what I gave him right there.
Oh yeah, I mean that Utah apron is so nice.
Yeah, but the light really comes in nice. I had to open the garage because, again, this is COVID times, but here we go.
And from San Diego, he's directly to my left, below you on the screen. Ryan Bradford's here.
Good to be here.
Look at this. Look at.
I feel kind of left out.
Hey, guys.
We invited you, but then we never heard from you. So
That's true. We did
I
invite.
never saw it.
Clayton said this, but we had invited him multiple times. Classic, kind of a running thing on the show. Where was his show for KTRD?
This is the whole thing, yeah.
And by the way, I forgot to mention earlier before, we do have a contract with KTRD. That's why I had to put something on the air here tonight. Because we can't just we can't go dark on KTRD. We got to put something out on the air.
Dump you in a heartbeat.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Kirky. So anyway, Clay pulling his classic Clay move of like, I never heard about this. Like, you fucking knew about this. You didn't just invite.
Safe and socially distant.
We're being so safe.
It's an absolute treat to be in
You're
the
being safe by being in a garage.
You're in the Schludio B.
Schludio B.
Shoot, Schludio B. I said what he said, but a little louder. That's usually what we do here on the show.
That's how you do a good job.
That's how you do a great job.
Okay, it's a lot hotter than Schludio A.
Oh,
Not that much hotter, though, to be honest with you. It's kind of, let's be honest, it's probably about the same heat. But it's so exciting to be here with everybody. I didn't realize how much I looked like DJ Khaled last year. No one was telling me this. I had a slight thing going on there. Okay, I spelled it wrong. But like his beard is a lot more. It's more full. But I feel like I'm right there. I'm not too far off here.
Not miles away.
Really?
No.
No, it's not a large distance. I mean, it's large, but it's not. I mean, oh my God, I didn't realize this. People got
I've got a whole thing going on. I got to look at the chats. Who knows who's out there? Who knows what's going on? What's happening?
I like how Bradford has all of you guys got a fishing pole. And
Let's skip ahead here a little bit. I just want to see what other bits we do here.
How is failed treasure hunter Pat Munger handling failing at the treasure hunt?
I know. Yeah, we guess we didn't get to that. Oh, you know what? This is the first Utah County quiz. Because it was this was the first ever Utah County quiz. Because this is
It's
what
out of control.
Cox.
Let's just be honest about it. He gave a full load to the entire state of Utah. He had a rock hard campaign. It was stiff competition. I gotta hold up.
That's great. I mean, you gotta get all the mileage you can out of it.
Gotta get all the mileage.
You can't do it more than exactly once.
But we did do
in one show.
We did a full Utah County quiz that night. That was really exciting. That was our first one ever. And then we come back. Did we talk about the treasure hunt? I don't remember what we were doing with the treasure hunt at that point. Of course, we're like 40 minutes in the show. Jeremy's still yeah, we had a message from Don Joe.
Message from Don Joe.
Whoa, this is insane. I don't remember any of this.
Did John?
Did on the screen?
Don
You want to read
show
it?
up?
I don't remember.
Yeah, so basically, what happened is the Polyester Blend a couple weeks ago. Originally, we dropped a.
Oh wait. Jeremy went out and tried. Did you tried to find this, right, Rob? I can't remember.
Yeah, I tried.
Jeremy made some whole video. I don't even remember this at all, but Jeremy has made some sort of video.
Oh man, the suspense.
That must have been when Don Joe hit it and Jeremy went to find it.
Yes, that's what it must have been.
Found
so weird.
Yeah.
Found the real thing. Anyway, that was fun. That's all very exciting for everybody. This show also involved. Let's see what other elements this involved here. But just a little recap here on last year's show.
Nothing else.
I don't remember. Oh, is this? Did we talk about another cult thing? Oh my god, I think we did. This is the excitement of the charcuterie show. Oh, this is the Mustos website, Gurky.
On the screen so everyone
This
can
is
see.
perfect timing for you to join on this. Do you remember this at all?
Is it
You're a
Eric?
good friend.
Mususto. I can never say.
I wasn't
Oh
actually-
man,
Mustos.
So,
Mustos Golly.
This is a two-parter because later on, there's a lot of Utah business survival people. During our clip of the week, which we'll for sure get to at least in the third stage, the late stage.
We could do a polyester blend.
A late stage Limp Bizket Krew.
Oh, the internet.
These guys they have monetized anti-mask.
I love how Clayton is just frozen on the screen and we just have to move on. This is the.
He's actually not frozen. His internet's still fine.
Yeah, it's true.
He's just kind of
Mustos. I've got it up on the screen so everyone can see. He's the guy who wrote Dispatch. Conscious.
What do the hats
We've seen him do that before.
We've had that a lot. Gurky, did you ever get Dispatch, by the way? Have you ever read it yet?
Yeah, let's
I have
look
not.
at it right
We
now.
gotta get the book on
You have
tape.
Put it up here, ladies and gentlemen. The beautiful number here comes both in red, black, gray, slightly
What?
lighter gray.
forgot
and
about
white.
their
This
shirts.
is the ladies Utah Revival stacked premium, the favorite T-shirt, $25. You can notice here, beautiful little fire.
I mean, what else are we supposed to do on the show, Gurky? I mean, we're doing all the best stuff. I mean, what the hell, my friend? I mean, we're getting to the bottom of this shit and putting it out there.
I don't know what the fuck that is. And then the
Why
shirt
are
font.
you
can totally tell
reviewing
it's just
women's
Photoshop.
clothing in this one? I forget.
Because these are all Utah Revival
See how Photoshopped it
shirts,
is?
like
It
all
doesn't
their
even-
websites. So
Bottom line,
Utah
rising like
Revival
penis.
was that
And it
short-lived,
doesn't even
and they
conform.
didn't offer too many. It was like 2 women's shirts and then like a hat, and that was like kind of what they had on their website.
Was that their concert thing?
Yes, I think so.
They're like
So dumb.
a couple different counties said no to, and then
Yes.
finally,
We were
like
following
Cedar
that.
City said yes, and they went and did it there.
Because people need to remember, this is like only about 4 months in. I know it was summer, but it was only about 4 months in to like the pandemic, and just the idea that they were trying to push that, all very ridiculous stuff. Anyway, Mootsos,
Yeah.
at Revival,
Well, I mean, that was 3.5 months after they'd already decided, fuck this, I don't care about this.
yes,
We're fighting this. This is
yes, and to be
Yeah.
fair to them, it was only a mere, I don't know, about a year later from this moment, and Utah Revival got rid of the pandemic. So, we make fun of them at the time.
I mean,
It was kind of
we
ridiculous.
made fun of them, but
But at the time,
I mean, at this point, COVID's doing the exact same numbers it was doing then.
I know it's
But now it's
relevant.
only attacking them, so
Exactly.
I'm more okay with it.
They were right.
Right.
Give me liberty and give me death.
I know, on this beautiful. That's how we do full circle here on the charcuterie plate edition. Just appetizers.
here on Polyester Blend, non-Polyester Blend show. Well, we're almost at we're against it here, people. This is at the end here. Let's just play whatever. Let's see how we used to. This is before Three Amigos, where I used to play James Brown, so we didn't even get the satisfaction of a full sing-along back then. But we're only a couple weeks away of that. Jeremy's on the couch. Anyway, people, this has been a non-Polyester Blend. This is not. You guys are not on Polyester Blend right now. You guys know.
Well,
that.
and I noticed that you have the date as 5/31/2021, which is great because I couldn't be. That was my birthday, so I wasn't.
Hey, mate, look at that. We didn't even mean to do that.
I think we should all say happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday. We're paying homage to you by not updating the graphics from the last time we didn't have a show, but we did a side show. We wish you in this ether that does not actually exist because this isn't the real timeline. We wish you happy birthday on that.
A very non-polyester blend happy.
Very non-polyester blend moment. We end this with just saying, don't worry, kids. We'll be back next week with the full regular crew here. If you have a show idea, let us know. If you want to join on the U-Shop or anything you want to do, you join here on Polyester Blend. Just get at me on Twitter, email, and we'll do a great show next Monday, 8 o'clock. In between now and then, I'll be going to the Grand Canyon, so I'll have all sorts of fun stuff to report back on between that. Rob, any thoughts? How sunburned are you? I'm cooked, dude. I'm cooked.
Not as bad as I thought I was. People were noticing color on me, and look at this handsome pale boy.
Yeah, I am. I'm like red hot. Look at that.
You should have done your face a little, maybe.
Oh, boy. We'll do updates, sunburn updates for the rest of the week. All right.
Yeah, Grand Canyon. You got to at least learn about sunblock before you go down to the Grand Canyon.
I'll just use my skin as a parachute to glide to the bottom of the Grand Canyon, my loose skin. It'll be delightful. Gerke, your thoughts here before we get to just to get back to your week. We're recharging you to hold off until the next Polyester Blend.
I'm going out of town. I'll be in Wisconsin next week.
Lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, so I'm going to be watching the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, are you really going to? Oh, yeah.
I will be in Milwaukee. I mean, I will be in Wisconsin, but I will not be there. To watch
unrelated.
Yes.
What are you going to job with the Green Bay Packers, Madison? What are we doing here?
Well, you heard about the whole Aaron Rodgers thing, right?
Did hear about that.
So they needed a middle-aged man to kind of take over for him. Now, our Natalie and Brian have a lake house.
Oh, nice. How long are you there for? You gonna be back for next Polyester Blend? What's going on here?
No, I will be gone. I will be back Tuesday.
You son of a bitch. Well, thanks for everyone's gonna get their Gerke fix here tonight. So thank God for that. Can't even show up properly to next week.
Just play the greatest hits as a segment next week.
We'll do a commentary on our commentary. It'll just be like super levels of all this from now on, Gerke.
Make it meta as possible.
All right, people. This is not Polyester Blend, so you did not miss Polyester Blend. What you are missing is the charcuterie plate, the brief edition blend, Polyester Blend. Polyester Blend will be back next week. Hope this holds you over. Eat plenty of salami and cheese until then. That's the end of the broadcast. Bye.
Bye.
All right, I ended the stream, gentlemen. I ended the stream.